trap. Blah, 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 blah. This that boom trap. Skillet, 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 skillet. Boom trap. Yeah. This that boom trap. Smell me. Boom trap. It's that boom trap.
Welcome to Keep It a Stack Sportscast. I am your host, Heat Rock 410, aka The Mayor. We're missing a co-host today. My man, Money Bills, aka D Black, had a family emergency, so prayers up. I'm not going to disclose what's going on. Just prayers up.
Prayers for Black.
Prayers up, man. And I don't like to start
Money Bills.
Yeah, I don't want to start nothing on a somber note, but that's just what's going on. Black will be here. He would love to be here. You already know he ready to get it in. He got a lot of stuff to say. He has some things to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, prayers up, man. Everything should be good. And we already here.
We here for you, Blizzy.
Prayers all day.
I'm here with Super Dave, the fact checker.
Yeah, let's get it.
My man been running around, touching the streets, touching the people. I'm talking about really touching the people, man, letting them people know. So what you been doing, man? Just let them know what you been doing out here, this past week, man.
Man, listen, man, anywhere I'm at right now, I'm just trying to see what everybody talking about. You already know Lamar Jackson, the situation.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the city, everybody talking about it. So I just want to know what y'all think about it, man. So, if you see me in the street, I might just come up to you. Hey, what you think about Lamar? You think he going to stay? Think he going to go? Lamar, people out here love Lamar Jackson.
Don't get scared if he run up on you. I know he a little sure is, but don't get scared. He's not going to hurt you. He's harmless, guys. He's not going to do it.
I'm just saying. Listen,
bang, bang. But yeah, man, I appreciate you, Thank you for being part of the squad. This is a revamp, as everybody has been seeing right now. We've been moving, we're shaking and baking. Things looking good on the up and up, man. And I really appreciate your teamwork. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, thanks for the opportunity, man. I really appreciate the opportunity. I don't take it lightly at all.
Already, man. And you've been doing your thing, so
appreciate
we're going to get right
bro.
to it, man. So what was the question that you was asking everybody?
Oh, man, listen, man. Look, what y'all think Lamar Jackson is going to do after this season? That's just the hot topic. Everybody wants to know Lamar. Like me, that's my favorite player on my favorite team. Hold up, man. In case y'all ain't see it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Ravens, I don't know. Yeah, there you go. Ravens all day.
Call!
That's what we do, man. The flock, all
that. It's the all, man. It's the all.
So look, tough loss last week. We had the game. We had them. Nobody picked us. Nobody thought the Ravens had a chance. Everybody said the Ravens going to get blown out. I still picked them. And we really had the game. Hey, listen. Once again, if Lamar Jackson plays, we win that game.
Easily.
Lamar would have scored that touchdown. Tyler Huntley.
Since we on a recap tip, before we even get to Lamar and where he going to go and all that, let's recap. I have one thing to say to y'all, man. I got one thing to say to y'all fickle fans out here, man, especially the fair weather fans.
Yes. Terrible.
Y'all keep blaming Greg Roman for everything, and Greg Roman has just left the squad. He stepped down. He's going to seek options in other places. For another job.
Roman, we will not miss you.
I rock with Greg Roman.
We will not.
We broke records with Greg Roman.
Yeah,
we broke records with this guy.
We did. We
did something in NFL history no one has ever done.
We did
with Greg Roman. My only gripe with Greg Roman is he don't have a lot of red zone plays. That's when he get exposed. But that's when your head coach supposed to step up. That's when your head coach supposed to step
totally
up.
Agree with you. Right. You're right.
Okay. So Harbaugh, I love you, Harbaugh. Like I said, man, you had a good relationship. You recognize me.
You got us a ring.
Cool, all that. But Harbaugh, you're not a real live head coach, so not like an Andy Reid, Shanahan type of dudes, man, that I'm really accustomed to.
Andy Reid's top 3.
You don't make first of all, You don't even make great decisions when it comes down to the timeouts and the time management.
The clock management, that's where you get exposed.
Like, he gets exposed all the time. This has been going on for years.
For a while.
Before Lamar.
Yeah.
Before Flacco, he was doing this.
It's been worse lately, though.
Yeah, it's been worse. It's even worse lately.
These last 2 years, but especially this year, you were killing us, man. So many games. If you would just call a timeout here, or you thought about fourth down, I know you like to roll the dice on fourth down, and that's cool. But if it's not working, why is you still trying it? It's not working.
That's my gripe. It's like he doesn't make sound decisions for himself, for the squad. He's looking for other people to help him make decisions. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Look, if you got 2 running backs that's really good, and you impounding them all day, and you have the top 2 fullback in the NFL, you run up the middle or to the 32 track, 30, 40, 42 track, 34 track, whatever. Any of those type of holes. But you use your running backs and you use your fullback. Matter of fact, go up Stanley's side. Use Ricard and bang them up with Gus. Man. 4 times straight.
4 times in a row.
You're going to score. If you're an NFL team and if you have any type of ability, which I know that we have because we were showing it the whole game, you utilize and use your running backs for that very moment.
That's the strength of the team. Listen, and once again, to pound on that even more, J.K. Dobbins every time he got the balls at least 5 yards, 6 yards, 5 yards, he goes out. Gus picks it right up. 5 yards, 6 yards, 10 yards.
Never missed a beat.
So if that got you all the way down the field, why are we throwing trick plays and screen passes and all that? Just once again, like you said, Ronnie Stanley's one of the best left tackles in the game.
Run up his ass.
He is mowing people down. Run behind this dude. Come on, man. I think Trent Williams is the best in the game. Ronnie Stanley right behind it. He's one top 3, definitely.
That's when he's healthy. Everybody know that.
Run behind that. You're going to get in the paint.
And you have Ricard. You have a fullback that's strong and he's 300 pounds.
He's mowing people down.
He's going to mow the first person. He's getting ran over.
Listen, man, it's full contact bowls every time, man. Listen, get out of his way. You're going to get ran over. Listen, I don't know.
Quarterback sneak on a 3-yard line.
But why are we trying to jump over the pile, though?
And Harbaugh trying to throw you under the bus. You see him?
So let's speak about that real quick. We're going to talk about this game, of course. This game was a very evenly matched. It was a very tight game. It was a game of inches, literally. It was some good plays being ran, a lot of offense on our end, a lot of ball possession, running the ball, played good defense, did really good. Now, this play that we were referring to, I watched it. I went to sleep on the game because I had to wake up the next morning. I went to sleep. Got to be honest, keeping it a stack. Got to keep it 1,000.
Right.
But I woke up and I saw it at the play, and I was thinking to myself, even before I saw it, when I finally saw it, I did think to myself, like, if they were pushing the pile for under,
why he jumped?
Why was his thought process to go over the top? Now, you have over-the-top type of plays.
Right.
That says, okay, this is an over-the-top play. Like, everybody go under, and then he just go up.
I can answer.
But people behind him was pushing him.
They didn't push him yet.
Right.
He wasn't getting pushed at first.
So
it was like he got impatient. He's like, y'all take it too long.
Do you feel
Then they started pushing him as he started.
But do you feel like...
I think it was too fast.
And we got to, just be honest about it. It ain't about, Greg Roman. It ain't about none of that. It's just about the execution, the play call, all of that. Do you think what was the main issue of that? Like, what actually happened? It looked like to me that he could have just went straight up, and we would have got that. We would have got the touchdown if he wouldn't have went up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but that's what
take it, and then you have people push you.
Get when you get a young quarterback that hasn't been in this type of position, guys.
Exactly.
Right.
This is what happens when you put a young guy like that never been in the playoffs, that never been in this type of game, in this type of atmosphere. Yes, he's been in big games. Yes, he's been in, but he's lost all those games last year when we was trying to make the playoffs.
Right.
Okay, boom. I'm not just putting it on him because Harbaugh lost a lot of those games from his decision making.
Exactly.
But you don't even. First and foremost, you don't even call that play. What was it, second down? What was it, Thursday? I don't know.
It was second. It was second and one. On the one, like.
That's even worse.
Inside the 1 yard line.
Now, that is kind of that is making
inside the
You're putting too much pressure on the quarterback. He shouldn't even be worried about that.
Right. Turn around,
hand the ball off, let the fullback go up Stanley's rear end.
Right.
Let Ricard do his thing because Ricard taking him out, whoever coming to.
Exactly.
And you run your running back.
Yeah.
That's
make your running back score.
That was very odd.
Do it 4 times in a row.
It might have been the pressure on him as
it was.
Coordinator. I mean, on both. Like, the offensive coordinator definitely seemed off. Like, why would you call that play right there in that spot? And then why would you
try to hurry up? Like, he's like rushing. Like,
like, why would you put that much pressure on your second string?
You don't even do that on Madden
to make that play.
You wouldn't even do that play on Madden on second down.
You know, and once again, I gotta keep hitting that in the head. Lamar Jackson definitely scores at least, like I said, 3 times straight. We gonna get in that end zone.
We the RPO'd it.
Right.
We the RPO. We the did some old. That's when you do something slick.
Right, but then a 98-yard run back. That's heartbreaking.
Nobody ran but Mark Andrews.
That's hard. Oh, hold up. One more thing.
And then he got blocked in the back. That was a block in the back.
The block in the back.
Called back.
Come on now.
It was blatant.
Block in the back. You can't miss that. The ref was right there.
It was blatant.
The ref, you was right there. You seen him get pushed down in the back.
A little home cooking.
Come on now.
Was that a little home cooking?
Man, listen.
I think it was a little home cooking.
Listen, man. We
got where the plates, Where the plates at, man? I think it was a little bit of home cooking.
Yeah, I think so.
You got some forks. You got some knives.
Yeah.
I think it was a little home cooking.
Yeah, definitely was home cooking.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
We lost on that BS call.
Besides that, we know that was blatant. But besides that, shouldn't even have got to that point. Like I said, man, we ain't going to stay on that part too long. We already know what happened. I'm tired of reliving it because I was just talking about it today around the way. I stopped around the way today.
Yeah.
I was we was talking about the timeouts. He had 2 timeouts, and you what was you doing?
Right.
Why are you letting these seconds go off the clock like this?
Right. Exactly.
Call a timeout.
Yeah.
Like, what is so... Like, it's like remedial, yo. Like a 15-year-old would have called a timeout.
Right. But even if anything, listen, man, the score is tied. Even if you don't
I ain't talking about the time. I'm talking about after they scored, okay, and then we got back down there.
Oh, yeah, right.
We was marching.
Right.
We got...
It was a good drive.
It was 54, so we had like a minute left.
Right.
He let that shit drop down to 30 seconds or something like, and we still had 2 timeouts.
Terrible.
Like, when are you going to use them? You can't use them next game.
Terrible.
You can't. What are you holding them for?
But then on top of that, once again, of course, Coach Harbaugh is the coach. We understand.
Is he?
But
is he the coach?
Once again, that's where you need a strong-minded offensive coordinator to kind of, hey, timeout, we need this time. So, 45 seconds.
Stop taking it off Harbaugh, yo.
But look, we
Harbaugh is the head coach. You said that.
Yeah, no.
He calls the time.
All I'm saying is, but he need help sometimes.
Why is it's his 15th year?
Hold up. If you the coach, now once again, you the coach, you got the final call. I'm the assistant coach. But if I see something, I say, yo, come on, come on now, we need a timeout right here. Like something like that, you can't drop the ball because you need every last second is critical to try to come back.
Not for a veteran coach like Harbaugh, yo.
I mean, once again, I agree.
These situations,
I agree, but
he didn't. It's just too many of these situations, yo. Shout out to Greg Roman, yo. Happy trails, man. Everybody happy that you gone, but I'm not really that mad at you. I really believe that Harbaugh should be taking more control of games, but I don't think he has the capabilities because he's not an offensive coach. He's a special teams coach. So I don't think he even has the plays or even the wherewithal to even do these things. I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, listen, I think it's just time for a fresh
15
start.
15 years. How long have you been coaching?
Yeah. But look,
he does need more of a real offensive-minded coach to make those decisions like you're talking about, to really control
because he
offense. And just allow him just to rah-rah, or even know about time management, know about when to take the all, because he does let time run a lot. Sometimes you be thinking like, why are you calling the time out right here? What's going on? So he needs to get better. He needs another offensive coach mind that knows these things and then tell him, like, call timeout. I need a timeout right here.
Exactly.
So that's, again, hopefully they make the right decision to get this next offensive coordinator. Speaking of that, of course, today, the day is the day that, Greg did resign, and we're going to see what happens from there. But, we just got that news today, man. So we'll see what happens, man. But, the Ravens, good season. We appreciate the love. We always going to be the Ravens fans. But we need to see some change, man. And that's a fact. We need to see a more organized offense.
Just need something fresh.
More fresh, new look.
Something new.
Something that we can really like be, because this league is getting better.
They need to hire Bob Petrino, his old coach at Louisville. They ran a pro-style offense at Louisville. They didn't run a RPO.
I like, bro.
They ran a pro-style offense at Louisville.
Right.
Real, like, this is not no cap. This is not trying to, hedge my bets for Lamar. I'm not doing none of that. I'm telling you all the truth. He dominated college like no other.
No doubt.
And what he did in that offense is the type of offense that it's a tweet. You ain't see the tweet?
What?
Somebody tweeted and said, "Yo, whoop, he played with Bob Petrino on the pro style offense." He retweeted it and just said, "Thank you" with prayer hands.
Really?
Letting them niggas know.
Yeah, that's breaking.
I can do that.
Right.
Y'all keep trying to give me these running coach or offensive coordinators and just running and run. Y'all doing that. That's how y'all feel about me.
Right.
I know about me. And Bob Petrino, in his book, rave Lamar. Like, he talks about Lamar so much in his book about how smart he is, about how he ran his offense perfectly to a T like no one else has ever had in his tenure of coaching.
Heisman. That's how I got the Heisman.
He was runner up too.
Right, yeah.
He really should have won it that year too, back to back.
That's true.
But I'm just saying, yo, Action Jackson, is he going or staying? What we doing? What we talking about, man?
He ain't going nowhere, man. Listen.
I ain't going nowhere. I don't think.
Come on, man. They know.
They not letting him go, yo.
Listen, man, they gonna put the franchise tag on.
Look. I wish Black was here because you know when I wanted to ask Black. Remember Black?
Future.
Remember he brought up the analogy about the business from a business standpoint. All right. So if it's a business standpoint, do you know how much money he's made for the Ravens, Lamar Jackson?
Oh man.
Exactly. So he already made all the money for them. Whatever they're gonna give him, he already made them that money.
Easy.
So what are they losing?
Easy.
You're right. He's going to make you more money on top of that. But he already made you 200, 300 million. More than that, probably. More than that.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't you want to even pay a person that already made you that type of money?
Right.
Come on, man. He was the number one jersey seller, all kinds of shit.
I mean, once again,
these fans, man.
I'm not sure about the exact numbers.
But you know
that was before the season that they offered him.
I don't know either.
But
no, they said it. They gave him 190. It was 180 guaranteed. It was 160 guaranteed and 210 million or some shit, like 200 million, something like that.
All right.
It was like 160 guaranteed. But he know Lamar looking at Deshaun. You know, he looking at
that's what
it is. How the hell he get that?
Deshaun Watson messed it all up for everybody.
But
everybody going. And then on top of that, he came back and played like garbage. It was terrible when he came back. Man, listen, I don't even think he had a 200-yard passing game when he came back. Deshaun Watson looked terrible. Listen, I don't know.
I say he stays. You say he stays?
I think he's staying, definitely.
What you think, yeah?
Man, I'm going to be honest, man. The way it's looking, I think he's going to stay. I really do. Mm-hmm. But I really want to see the Ravens make it worth the should I say the contract, whatever they do, just make him feel like they are trying to push for this offense to be better, put people around him to make him better. Mm-hmm. Now stop making him feel like he got to do everything, because I'm sure that's how he feel. Like if you keep running these plays, it's like he's like one of those guys. He's a unsung. He don't complain. He come to play. He work hard. Mm-hmm. So he's not going to say y'all need to do this, y'all need to do that, or why y'all not doing this? He's just going to run the offense that they put out there.
Aaron Rodgers and them
do it. But now I think he is going to probably get more input, and maybe they put more athletes around him. They sign him to a long-term deal, hopefully. They go make a trade for DeAndre, maybe try to even get Odell for a cheap
fee. Get Beckham and Hopkins. Right. Go get both of them. Let's go. What are y'all scared of?
Okay.
Yeah, go get both of them. And then the defense going to be ready to go next year. We're going to be, really intact with, especially from this season. I think we're going to be able to make it happen. That's what I do. That's what I feel.
That's enough for that. Shout out to the Ravens. We love y'all. We
Ravens,
y'all.
Baby. Look,
Let's get better in the offseason, y'all. Let's regroup, get our shit together.
We don't need that much. We right there, though.
Sign my man. Stop playing games, Bashad.
Yeah.
Wild card recap.
Oh, let's get it.
All right. Before I get to the question after the recap, let's get to the recap. The best top three in the NFL history, best comeback ever in the playoffs.
Yes.
Jags, Chargers.
Man, Jaguars.
Who did you have? I can't remember. Who did you have winning that game?
I did pick the Chargers. I picked the Jags. I picked.
Because I'm a Trevor Lawrence fan. So.
I like both of them.
I like Justin Herbert too.
Justin Herbert, Trevor
I like
Lawrence.
both
I
of
like them both, man.
I love Trevor Lawrence.
They definitely in the future, like
they
upper echelon.
guys.
They could be in a Manning Brady type of eventually one day. I mean, it's a long time from now, but they're off to good starts.
What you think about that game? Like, did they choke? Chargers choke?
Once again, we talking about coaching. Like Brandon Staley.
Should he be fired immediately?
Yeah, he. Listen, I'm trying to tell you. I mean, another thing I like about him is he's not scared to roll the dice either.
Yeah, he'll push the limit.
He'll
push the limit.
Once again, but if you are 24-0, you're dominating.
Crazy.
All phases of the ball, defense. Asante Samuel, 3 interceptions in the first half.
That's crazy.
Come on now.
That's unreal.
I mean, they couldn't do nothing. They couldn't run the ball, nothing. So if you up, Austin Eckler, one of the best running backs in the game.
And he was killing too.
And he was running the ball. He's running a mess out the ball.
He was killing. So, like, why'd you stop? What happened?
Give him the ball.
You supposed to milk the clock when you up. When you up 24-0, you milk the clock. I don't care how you do it.
Why you keep giving them chances?
Mm-hmm.
Because, see, look, when Trevor Lawrence, when he started to get that rhythm, hey, look, he was rolling.
He was throwing it to everybody.
He was rolling.
I almost went for a goddamn. I thought I was on the team. I'm open.
I'll tell everybody, listen, he did everybody. Christian Kirk, big catches.
8
catches, 93 yards, but some big catches.
They was big catches, though. They weren't no regular Jones.
And I'm telling you.
They was on third downs, big times. Yeah. That was a good-ass game, yo.
I'm telling you.
I was excited watching
Evan Ingram, he had 7 catches.
Mm-hmm.
Zay Jones, that's another team. They got weapons. You don't know a lot of their names. They're not household names, but they're good ball players.
It ain't even about names no more. It's about talent, yo. Everybody always going for the name. Find talent. Draft talent.
Right.
That's what we are not good at, drafting receivers.
Right.
For 20, how many years we've been, since 96? We have, the best receiver we ever drafted was Torrey Smith. And I'm not, no disrespect to Torrey, because we love you, Torrey. You even got a ring with the Eagles when you left us, so we rock with you.
I thought you said it was Hollywood Brown, though.
He wasn't better than Torrey Smith.
Nah, no, you ain't say that. I'm just messing with you, though.
Torrey Smith was a better receiver for us.
He was good. Torrey Smith was
I'm just saying, he's our best receiver we drafted.
Yeah.
Not that we traded for, picked up in free agency. Drafted. Think about it. Who better than Torrey Smith that we drafted? You can't. I'll just
got it.
You
Okay.
can't think about it. He is.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, Torrey Smith was the best receiver that we ever drafted, and that's our problem. But I see all these. I get a little jealous, like Kanye said. I'm a little jealous of these guys. These guys that these. You could say we could say no names or whatever you want to call it, but these guys are not really big time names coming out of college. 3rd round picks, 4th round picks, 2nd round picks, whatever.
Right.
But these guys come in and they make a name for themselves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we looking for. We thought Bateman was going to do that. We thought a lot of our receivers that we drafted was going to do that.
I mean,
but
once again, like injuries,
it's not happening.
Injuries happen, but. Man, I mean,
we don't got no back, and we ain't got no other receivers.
Yeah,
we have 3 receivers.
Exactly. That's the thing. You need to build up your depth.
Yes,
like
it's all about depth in the NFL.
Down.
The NFL is the depth chart. They always call it the depth chart.
And then once again, I got hit Roman one more time. You got Duvernay. He was in the beginning of the season.
He was killing.
He was rolling.
That was with Lamar.
And then after that, you don't want to throw the ball. You want to do toss sweeps.
What happened to Likely?
No, Likely. Now he got better throughout the season.
I know, but what happened to him in the playoffs?
Well. Once again, he's a rookie.
You know what I mean? I don't even remember him catching a ball in the playoffs.
Yeah, he didn't do anything.
But we get back on the Ravens. We get back on the Ravens.
Non-factor.
But Jaguars, shout out to y'all. Great game. Giants.
Ooh, the G-Men.
I picked the Giants.
I picked them too. We all had Giants.
Okay. All right.
We all had Giants.
A lot of people picked the Vikings on Vegas and all this other picks.
I don't trust Kirk Cousins.
Me either.
Because he's a good quarterback, but he's not a playoff quarterback.
He's inconsistent when it comes down to the clutch.
Right, you put that heat on him.
You see what happened.
Say he crumble every time.
But Danny Dimes went crazy.
Now, Daniel Jones showed me something, man.
Shorty a hooper.
He showed me something. Because, look, he's playing for his job.
Facts.
The Giants didn't pick up that 5th-year option on him.
He said, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like, I'm gonna show you.
I'm gonna show y'all.
Look, Saquon's another one. They didn't pick his up.
Yeah, but Saquon gonna get his money somewhere.
He gonna. Oh no, now
He killed this year.
he killed it. Like this is what we expected. Saquon,
When he healthy, Saquon's the best in me.
he has the potential to be the best in the
When
game.
he healthy,
when
the
he's
best.
healthy.
Even though Josh Jacobs went nuts this year, he had 16
Josh
yards.
Jacobs.
He crazy this year.
He
But that's
most
all they was
improved.
doing was running the ball.
Yeah,
Because Derek Carr, they quit.
Devontae Adams.
Yeah,
was
I know,
what?
but I'm saying, but Devontae and Josh Jacobs was the
That was
team.
the offense, though.
That was the team.
Yeah, that was
They
the
weren't
offense.
winning no games. Though.
Nah.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
That defense, Swiss cheese, you got holes everywhere. Come on, man. I'm trying to tell you. But
Jamaican
man,
shirt.
Yeah.
So,
Word.
yeah, I mean the highlight I think of the weekend to me was
Cowboys.
No, it wasn't. Actually, it was the Niners. The way that Brock
Purdy.
Purdy played.
First
You know-
quarterback. I mean, I'm going to let you talk.
Brock
First
Purdy.
rookie to ever have 300 yards and 3 touchdowns in a playoff game. Go ahead.
Because when that game was on, we was at the comedy show, and shout out to Tippy Tar just because she was at the comedy show and they did their thing at Corinthians. That was dope. And we seen y'all there, of course. And yeah, man, and it's like I saw the halftime score because we wasn't watching the game.
Yeah,
but
y'all
I
wasn't
was
there in the comment.
I'm like 17-16. I'm like, oh, all right, it's like it's gonna be a game. Then on my way
Next thing
home,
you
I
know,
like
Them
man,
niggas
they
start
scored
going nuts. You ain't hear
that
me?
many points.
I was
I'm like-
loud as shit at Corinthians.
I'm like,
Man.
they went up like that. So the fact that Brock Purdy's playing on his level, he's
rookie.
a rookie. He's able to do what
Wow.
he's doing on his team. Saying a lot. But I do think
You got the Brady syndrome.
that he's going to come down a
Mr.
little bit.
Irrelevant, they call him, right?
I think he's going to come down a little bit because he's playing out of his mind.
So you say it's time for him to come down. That's what you trying to say about my
I think he's gonna
Niners?
come down a little
No,
bit.
Shanahan ain't gonna let it, man.
I think he's
That's
gonna
when
play
coaching comes in.
And I'm about to say that too.
Shanahan ain't gonna let that happen, y'all.
Just
Great
like we
coach.
was just talking about Danny Dimes and that coach. They got a new coach.
Dabo ain't let that. They coaching that
They
nigga
got a
Danny
new
now.
coach. You know, this coaching is important. Even like some of these other teams, like Minnesota had got a new coach, and they often starting to get
Oh,
better.
Yeah, they killed. They had
Yeah,
a
good
great
coach
year.
too.
Like
Yes.
these coaches, these offensive coaches, or these just,
It means a lot.
Or these just good coaches, not even just offense. These good coaches are coming in. Even the coach for Sirianni, the coach the Philadelphia Eagles, like he's a good coach. Like these teams that are left, these guys are playing really good ball for their coaches, and it's good to see that. But yeah, Brock Purdy shows some crazy skills.
Shout out to my Niners. Niners Nation, stand up.
Yeah, and Dallas, showed off against Tom Brady, and Tom Brady didn't look like Tom Brady. I'm gonna just say that he looked kind of old.
We gonna get to
Listen,
him.
man.
We gonna get to him.
I mean, we
later.
just talking about the weekend. I'm
But
just
yeah,
talking
we
about the
wild card cat.
weekend. Just talking about the weekend.
Recap.
But yeah, and the way that the Dallas came to play, man, like Dallas showed off a little bit.
Dak,
Listen,
what
see-
Dak got a fact checker. What Dak do?
Listen, Dak, 300 yards, 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah,
the first
4.
quarterback. Did you what? To have that in the playoffs?
The
4
first quarterback had 4 touchdowns, 300 in Dallas history.
Okay.
Yeah, going
Even
back.
Troy Aikman in there?
Troy Aikman,
Romo?
Staubach, Romo, all of them. Like
Man.
none of them like Dak.
Danny White.
Damn.
Yeah, niggas don't remember Danny White. You know what I mean? Danny White.
How about
I only think he went to the playoffs once. though.
Quincy Carter.
Quincy Carter. Wow.
Man, but look, man, I'm telling you, Dak.
He showed his ass.
But one thing about like Dallas, they've been having bad luck for so long. Listen, they ain't won a road playoff game since 1992, man.
20 years, 30 years, I mean.
Man, listen, some of y'all wasn't even out yet by last
Some
time
people
they
weren't
won
even
out.
born.
Yo, wasn't even out yet, man.
30 years, they ain't won a road playoff game in 30 years. That's crazy.
That's ridiculous.
We won like 8 of them since then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Harbaugh got the record, I think. I think that's the
he
record.
does.
Yeah, I think he does.
But Joe said
But-
30 years, though,
Yeah,
yo.
man. But listen, Dallas, they
I was
played
13.
right. I don't want to give out my age, but you're a little older than me, though. You know what I mean?
So Dallas looked
But,
good, and then
I don't look my age, though, homie.
No.
let's get to that. I don't look my age, though,
I
homie.
don't even.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Look, hey, hold up. Hey, look, we still in there.
Yeah,
we
man.
still in there. We still
Yeah.
in there.
What do you guys think about the way that the Bills looked? Because they didn't look good.
Oh,
And
They
let
looked
a
good
third
at
string-
first.
They had a third string
They
quarterback.
looked good at
Let a
first.
third string quarterback in Miami
So
play
Miami.
really well. And, Josh Allen is turning the ball over. He's inconsistent on certain plays. And the Bills have been the favorite all year. So do you think the Bills can go into, the Bengals can go into the Bills' house and, of course, get them a run because that last game looked pretty, close.
Ooh.
But what do you think about that game, or should I say, what do you think about the Bills and the way they look?
Well,
that's an AFC opponent.
I believe the Bills played a great game up until third in the second quarter, going into the third quarter. They was dominating the game pretty much. Everybody thought the game was over with.
I did.
But then the defense, y'all could blame Josh Allen for free picks and all that. Granted, quarterback always gets the blame for certain things. But their defense was not holding up against the third string quarterback. Shorty was making plays, yo. Like making plays. And I was
and they had drop passes early. So it shouldn't even be
That's what I'm saying.
It wasn't really dominating. They just was dropping balls.
Dropping balls and stuff. So I was over my niece's house, shout out to Anna East, and her daughter Lila, my great niece, it was like a celebration for her. She got dedicated. So we was over at her house. Her husband, JoJo, shout out to my guy JoJo. He's a Miami fan. He's from Miami.
Oh, okay.
So his family, everybody from Miami.
Yeah.
So he's a real Miami fan, like a Dolphin fan.
Right.
So we in there playing, talking trash to him, like, I'm getting blown out. Next thing you know, as we're talking and having fun, tripping, I'm just saying homeboy start making plays out here, yo.
Yeah.
Because Wilder was dropping he dropped a lot of balls.
Yeah, he was terrible.
Like you said, y'all, if those drops hurt them, it could have been a different score.
Right.
Waddle dropped some big time passes, but they came back and it was in great fashion because they was doing it offensively and defensively. They was stopping the Bills, yo. They was really stopping them, yo.
Yeah.
Blitzing Allen.
Right.
You know I'm starting to notice? Sorry to put it out there, Josh. You get a little rattled when you get blitzed. They say he's like the last in the league in percentage-wise when he gets blitzed. I think he's 32nd, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, you could be the fact checker, but he's 31 or 32nd, one of them.
Yeah, definitely
in the league when he gets blitzed.
Yeah, he near the bottom.
So
definitely.
it's starting to show some exposure there.
Right.
That you're not great against the blitz. You're not good.
Right.
You're not even okay against the blitz. You're the last quarterback in the league against the blitz.
Right.
So that's just to take that in consideration for other teams that's watching them in game film and all that good stuff. He's not that good against the blitz.
No, he's not.
And who are you going against? The Bengals? Bengals don't blitz too heavy. They're not really a big blitzing team. They got a good defense, though. They're not a big blitzing team. So I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know what kind of scheme they're going to devise up against Josh Allen. But the tape says, and the stats say, and the facts are, he's not that good against the blitz. Right. So they need to take that in consideration and really look at the film. And who else played?
Over the past weekend, we had Dallas, Tampa Bay.
Missing somebody else.
Went over Dallas, Tampa Bay, Miami.
Miami Bills, Vikings,
Giants, and we also went
us,
49ers,
Bengals, Niners, yeah. Okay.
And us, that was it.
Okay.
That was it, yeah.
Right, we ain't touch on Niners too much. We just talk about Purdy, but that's cool, yeah, I mean.
They blew him out.
We ain't got really talk too much about them. But
yeah, man, shout out to those winners. This week is going, be a good one, man.
Next week, man, we're gonna talk about that at the end. We're gonna give out predictions, whatever, for this weekend.
Right.
But let's talk about MVP.
Right.
Who do you think
NFL MVP
right now? Who's the NFL MVP?
I mean, the regular season is over.
Can I go first?
The regular season MVP?
Yeah, yes. It's all it is the regular season MVP. You can't count the playoffs. You got to count what they did in the regular season.
Man, I got a feeling you're gonna say my guy go in. What you think?
Patty, my homeboy, man. Stop playing games, man.
Okay, all right.
Patty, my homeboy, is getting the MVP this year. And the reason being because Jalen Hurts missed the last 2 games, right?
But at the same time, you can use that because
you can go check the stats too.
You say,
the stats.
I mean, once again,
5,000 something.
A backup, right? But look what Jalen Hurts did. The Eagles
were 14-1 when he got it.
The Eagles was the last undefeated team in the league.
Facts. That's a fact.
I mean, he carried rushing.
Did everything.
I mean, and once again, Mahomes. To me, he's probably the best player in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
Mahomes, you know what you're gonna get, and season in, season out. You did without Tyreek Hill coming into the season. I didn't think they're gonna be
a whole
the same
new
either.
revamp.
I didn't think they're gonna be all that. Tyreek Hill's a big deal.
Juju Schuster.
Yeah,
Guys like that.
right. Look who you replaced them with.
Yeah.
You know, you didn't know the running
He ain't
back.
miss a beat. Threw for more yards this year than he did last year.
And on top of that, another weapon you don't talk about with the Chiefs is Isaiah Pacheco.
He's nice.
He's good.
I like that.
Wait, but hold on, we talking about MVP. So look, I'm going Jalen Hurts. I mean, once again, Patty Mahomes, I get it, but Jalen, look. Well, I mean, and no one seen that coming. I mean, the Eagles, they was talking about we're going to draft a quarterback. We're going to see how Hurts is going to be this year. Hurts took it to a whole nother level this year.
But Hurts did that in college. Remember?
He did.
Remember, he got
absolutely.
replaced.
Yeah.
He had to go to a whole nother, and he killed.
He went to Oklahoma.
He had to go to a whole nother college.
People counted him out.
They counted him out.
They didn't think he was going to be all
right.
right.
The same shit just happened to him again, and he was a rookie.
Right.
They give him a chance.
You didn't even give him a chance.
That man came out
even as a rookie, he was playing well.
He played well to me. Yeah, I thought he played well too.
He played well.
Even in fantasy, he was putting up numbers.
In fantasy, of course, yeah.
But this year, he just showed niggas that he was really about that action.
He showed everybody that he was up there, like, elite this year. He definitely took most improved player also. He took that next step to get Philly to where they are right now.
So you say Hurts.
I say
Patty. Who do you say, yeah?
I mean, I think if he doesn't get hurt, if Jalen Hurts doesn't get hurt and he, plays the rest of the year, I think he would have played at a high level and probably would have got it. Man, they had the best record. They probably wouldn't have lost a few of those last games. But, I mean, Pat Mahomes does, lead the league in yards. They got the most scoring, lead the league in scoring. So if I had to choose right now, of course, I would try to choose Pat Mahomes.
Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I say Patty, my homeboy. You say Hurts. He say Patty, my homeboy, man. It's 2-1, man. You lose.
It's all good. It's all good.
But we'll see, yo. We'll see. Those that will probably come in like that comes in like after the championship.
Yeah.
Comes in when the championship game comes in.
I think it's like before the Super Bowl, Pro Bowl
around
week.
that time. That's when they start naming everybody who the awards, all the awards,
right,
and the ceremonies and stuff.
Exactly.
Switching, moving right along.
What we got next, man? I'm ready.
NBA MVP so far.
Ooh, okay.
So what's the candidates? Who do you think the candidates are? Before we even get into the MVP, then we're gonna go into something else as far as the league, but we're gonna start the MVP off first. Who are the candidates in your eyes?
How many? Like how many?
5. Just give me
five off the dome.
Always just the 5. It's not really about nothing.
I would just name my top 5 right now. I'm gonna go Luka, of course, Luka Doncic. That's the first one to come to my head. You going Giannis?
Of course.
I'm gonna go. I gotta throw Jokic in there.
Of course,
he gotta throw Jokic in there. He's consistent.
He just went crazy the other night.
Joel Embiid. He's in there.
He been killing too.
Joel Embiid. I mean,
who else?
We don't talk about him enough.
Embiid,
in my opinion,
to me, Embiid is the most skilled center that ever played the NBA.
Listen,
nobody. He heavy. He cross. He fade like a guard.
And listen, you say that.
What center has ever looked like that?
You say that, and I want to kind of debate it, but we just talking about skills.
Skill.
Right. I mean, as big as he is, for him to shoot the way that he does.
And dribble.
And he can handle the ball.
He will hezzy you, in and out you. He'll AI cross you.
Right.
And step back and shoot the tray like he's a shooting guard.
Exactly.
What center you ever seen him do that?
Exactly. So
that's the truth.
So that's 4. And my 5th, I got to throw Jason Tatum in there. I mean, Boston.
I was waiting for you to say it.
Is number 1. Tatum. Yeah, right.
He got the best record in the league, right?
Well, I wanted to kind of save him for last, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to throw Tatum in there. And then...
That's your 5.
Yeah.
That was the 5.
I know, but I'm trying to think.
I got another one.
I got a couple other guys.
I got another one that's a sneaker.
Okay.
Ja.
Yeah.
Dunk of the year, too, the other day. Oh, my gosh.
And hey, look, and they hot, and they the hottest team in the league right now. 11 straight.
Can you show that dunk to y'all, yo? You know what I mean? Woo.
Oh, that dunk. That's the dunk of the year. Like, I mean, yo.
Did a good job with Rand.
Yo, he caught it all the way back. Like, I mean,
I'm talking about it was no other way to do it but that type of way.
Bruh, that was bad. That was bad. Look, I mean that's one of the joints like you got a coach like, hey man, time out, man, get out.
Get the hell
Come on, yo.
Yo, he does that
Right
like
here,
every
yo.
other night, so it ain't even
But
like
that dunk was
he
crazy.
does
Yeah.
it a lot, yo. I mean, to be honest, like if you look at a dunk, so
True.
whatever he do,
He
does
do,
it a
but
lot,
that dunk,
Yeah, that
just
was
this year, I'm just saying, it's just the dunk of the year.
like we listen,
He is amazing. And they number 2 in the West, right?
right.
So I'm like, all right. So it always goes off record. You know, the MVP always. Most of the MVPs that in my lifetime, they win it because they have a better record than the next dude that you thought that might have should have won MVP.
Right.
And the reason why he didn't win MVP because his record wasn't as good as that guy that won the MVP.
Right.
So John Moran has that going for him.
Right.
He's number 2 in the West. So,
Right.
So I'm just saying the 5 you named, and I say Ja. Zion was trying to creep in there, but he got hurt.
Yeah,
He was
but
creeping in there, then he got hurt.
I don't
Because
know
he
about
brought New Orleans
MVP.
to number 2.
That's true.
Remember?
Yeah, but
They was like number 8. And then they went all the way up to 2 because Zion started killing.
I don't know about MVP though.
I'm just saying the
I
race.
mean, like another, hey,
the race.
listen,
It's just
and-
the race.
right? And look, you kind of still got halfway throw LeBron in there, halfway throw Kevin Durant in there. We just talking about
KD.
another. That's what I'm
Now,
saying.
that's who you should have named.
That's who I was trying to get in there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But you said it was my 5. I was like, yeah, you said 5, so
KD is the
like, yeah, KD. Look, like I said, come on, man.
He got hurt, though.
Right,
that
is.
That might have messed this shit up.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
about to miss 2-3 weeks, nigga. That mess your whole MVP shit up.
right.
That's just how it go
Exactly.
in this league, yo. This league is about availability and in your record. Like, so you could average this and average that, but if your record ain't top notch and if you
Right.
ain't played a lot, like most of the games,
Right.
you're not gonna win. Far as history shows that you're not gonna win an MVP.
Right.
No matter how good of a season you had.
Right.
Still gotta at least play 70 something games.
Right.
And you still gotta have like a top record, at least top 3.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right. Yeah.
That's just how the MVP go. But
Exactly. Exactly.
all right, yo, so we're on the same page as far as MVP. I mean, but we don't really know. But who you think is the MVP right now? Not even just the race now. Now, who you think the MVP is?
I would have to give it to probably Jason Tatum right now, yo.
I ain't mad at that. They got the best record.
Yeah, Tatum.
He just went nuts the other night.
Can't-
You see what he
can't-
did to LaMelo?
Really?
He did the homeboy, then pump fake Melo. He looked like, dang.
I'm
Like,
saying,
oh, this
listen,
nigga
I'm
Tatum,
saying right now,
dang.
Jason Tatum.
Baby Kobe. I call him Baby
I say
Kobe.
he's Kobe-esque
Yeah, he
right
Baby
now.
Kobe. Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you who else he kind of remind me of a little bit. You know, like when I see him play, kind of remind me of Tracy McGrady a little bit. He got a little McGrady in him, little Kobe, it's like a mix.
And his athleticism is deceptive.
Exactly.
He'll bang on you.
Hit.
He'll bang on you.
He'll give you some of that
Don't
too.
play around with no Tatum.
Yeah.
Tatum will bang all on you too.
Right.
A
Absolutely.
pure jumper.
His shooting
his
is
handles getting better now.
Listen,
That's what he had to step up was his handles.
Is elite shooter right now
Yeah,
too.
definitely.
A shout out to Jaylen Brown too, man. Him and Jay, they said
They
that
both going nuts.
they said that they couldn't coexist together when they was talking about trading them.
I ain't like that.
Why would you trade?
You don't trade
these
that
two?
away. So who else you gonna who you gonna put in?
But the thing is, what the most unsung player that no one's talking about, Malcolm Brogdon. Because I'm saying, listen, he brought all 3 of them together. You don't. Why would you trade them two? You just need the right, perfect person to go with. Like I like Marcus Smart, but Brogdon was the missing piece to put
He a
all
true
that
point guard.
together. True
You know,
point
Malcolm
guard.
Brogdon, a true point guard.
Yeah. He knows he just knows how to control the game. He knows when to shoot.
I was kind of mad when
pass.
Milwaukee got rid of him, but then they got Drew, and I was like, oh, all right, okay, you got Drew Holiday, that made up for it.
Right.
And they won a ring, so
Right.
they made up for it. But I loved Malcolm Brogdon.
Absolutely.
He's a real good point guard.
He's a quietly solid player.
All right, LeBron getting close to breaking the scoring record.
Oh yeah.
Let me ask you something about LeBron because it's been so many debates.
Hold on, my bad. Hold on. Shout out to Blizzy because that's LeBron's.
I know. I wish he was
Listen,
there. I know he
nah,
want to go crazy.
Money
Listen,
bills. Listen, man. You already know that's his guy right there.
And
Like I'm a LeBron fan
me
all day.
too. I'm a
but
big
Money
ass
bills.
LeBron fan.
I
He's
think-
a stand.
I think
It's a difference between
He-
a fan and a stand.
he's LeBron's number 1 fan.
He's a stand. Cause he don't see no evil, hear no evil. Like you don't you don't even see this. You can't even talk nothing crazy about LeBron. He's gonna always negate anything that LeBron do. So it does. That's cool.
Right.
Got you.
No doubt.
But took some. How many years did Kareem play? 21?
21 years.
1 years, right?
Yeah.
All right. This is LeBron's 20th
20.
year. Is it impressive that he's going to break the record?
Yeah.
We can all agree with that.
Absolutely.
It's impressive.
Absolutely.
Playing 20 years is impressive.
But it's not just playing 20 years.
Dominate.
You've played elite for 20 years, for 2 decades, and you're still not slowing down. You still giving dudes 29 a game, 30 a game.
He's been averaging 37 since he turned 38.
Easy.
And that was a month ago.
You just won a championship 2020. Now, another one we talking about availability. If you can keep Anthony Davis on the daggone
good
court
old
somehow,
street clothes.
Get out the street clothes, put that jersey on, get on this court. But I mean, I get it. Once again, we got to take care of ourselves. But if you could keep him on the court, them two together, we already know.
To beat them two together. When Anthony Davis was healthy, he was going nuts.
Right.
They was winning.
Exactly.
You know the crazy part is, though, LeBron has been averaging these points, right? But he's not closing out games. You see the game the other night during De'Aaron Fox? Outplayed LeBron in that stretch.
De'Aaron Fox is another one.
Unsung.
Yes.
Y'all just use that word.
Yes.
He's unsung, and he's an all-star.
He's an all-star player, definitely.
I think Sacramento is like 4th in the West right now, right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
I think 4th, 5th. They're right up there. They're definitely up there in the top.
And they won. They beat them without Sabonis.
They're actually 3rd right now.
Oh my God! Third.
25-18.
Third.
Damn.
They won without Sabonis.
They rolling.
They crept up in that spot, and they bumped the Pelicans, I guess, out that top 3rd spot. So the Kings are in the number 3 spot.
Wow, the dark horse of the league.
What?
The dark horse of the league is Sacramento, yo. I said that last joint. Dang. Y'all gotta watch them, yo. They are sneaky. Harrison Barnes been hooping low key, too.
Okay, right.
North Carolina Tar Heel alum.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sabonis was hurt last game.
They got a lot of athletes on that team, man.
They got a squad.
They got a lot of athletes.
You know what I mean? Stop playing. They got a squad.
They got a lot of athletes, man.
NBA is really looking good right now. I like the parity. I love the fact that it's more than just 3 good teams or 5 good teams. It's like 15 good teams.
Yeah.
Literally.
Right.
So
easy.
I don't even know who's going to win the ring this year. You know how sometimes, most of the time in the NBA, you be like, I know they going to be there. I know they going to be there.
Right.
Right now, I don't really know yet.
Right.
I don't know
It's
yet.
so unpredictable. I think this is the best as a whole the NBA has been. And we talking about teams, players, a lot of young players.
Yeah, the parity.
Absolutely. I mean, like you said, it's really unpredictable.
I don't know.
I mean, the best team, I think, me personally, I think the best team out right now is Boston. But right behind them, there's a team that I always see that wins all the time, besides Boston. I mean, I really like Denver, man. There's something about Denver that, like I said, Jokic, MVP, Murray has played well since he's been back.
Now he back.
Michael Porter Jr. has stepped up a lot. So Denver's another one of them quiet teams that...
I don't think they quiet no more, though, yo. Denver not quiet, yo. They nice.
But,
they
they good, but when you don't think about who the best teams in the league, you're not thinking Denver's the best. You're thinking like other teams, Boston. You thinking Philly, teams like that. But how do you think Denver? You definitely don't think of someone like Sacramento. These are teams like, of course, you think of Brooklyn.
Sacramento is dark horse.
Yeah, but you think of Brooklyn, you did. Brooklyn, stuff like that.
Milwaukee.
I'm going to tell you, don't forget about Golden State.
Don't sleep on Miami.
Miami good.
Miami been creeping and they've been hooping.
Yeah, they have.
Creeping.
Jimmy Butler stepping in. He's rolling.
All right, let's go into your top 10.
Top 10 players.
Who's your top 10 players right now in the NBA? Ooh. Right now, today. I'll give you mine if you want. I'll go first. Giannis, number 1. Off the break.
Yeah, Giannis, he's probably the best.
Giannis, number 1. off the break.
Offense, defense, he got it all.
All right. Number 2, I'm gonna go LeBron. I'm gonna go LeBron for the simple fact that now I don't care about the age. I know I don't have to implicate the age and all that stuff. It's just that I know how good he's always been and how good he is playing this year.
Right.
Just talking about what he's doing right now this year. I'll say Bron. Number 3, I'm gonna say Embiid.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Embiid for the simple fact that Embiid does everything that you need from a center and more. He does more than what a center actually does.
Right.
He has a jumper.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That right there lets me know like he's a different type of animal. He didn't have 50 twice this year. He didn't have a lot of big games this year. So I could go Embiid.
Another thing, he's a very good passer too. Like when you double team
everything,
him,
yeah, you do everything.
you double team, he finds that open man for a good
I
shot.
give Embiid. 4, I'm gonna say Luka, just because of what he's doing and how he's been dominating him. I can't take nothing from Luka. Look, I'm not saying I'm jumping on the bandwagon or nothing like that. I'm just saying I'm just going off of what I'm seeing. Luka don't play no defense. It's the only reason why I don't want to put him this high. I really don't want to put him this high, but I had to put him this high because his offense makes up for anything he doesn't do on defense.
Absolutely.
He's
the best offensive player in the game right now.
Cooking,
Man.
Yeah, they cooking.
Look.
What's that? 3?
That's 4.
4, I mean.
You got Luka,
5,
Embiid, Giannis.
Kyrie Irving. A healthy Kyrie Irving like he's been, and the reason why they have risen to where they got to is because Kyrie has been going crazy, and you know, him and KD been going crazy. That's 5 and 6. KD, Kyrie, whatever you want to put. That's how you.
KD's definitely.
We could do whatever y'all want. You could put KD in front of Kyrie. You could put Kyrie in front of KD. I don't care. But I'm gonna say Kyrie, then I'll say KD. That's 6.
Okay.
7. Joker. I gotta put the Joker.
No doubt.
Because of what he's doing and how he's dominating, and he's current his
back-to-back MVP.
Yeah, I can't take nothing away from what he's doing. He has more triple doubles than everybody in the league right now, and he's a center. Like, he's a freaking center.
He might even be playing better this year than he's been playing the last 2 years as MVP.
Not numbers wise. It's close.
I mean,
Joker's, he plays the same way every goddamn game.
He just knows what to do.
He know how to play. Is that 7?
That's 7. He just knows what to do.
Ja Morant 8.
Yeah,
I really want to put him higher.
Yeah.
I really want to put him higher, actually.
But who you gonna bump if you move him
I
up?
don't feel like going through that right now. We ain't got a lot of time to be doing all that. So
Right.
I'm gonna just put Ja in there. Ja's number 8.
Yeah.
Tatum number 9.
Yeah, Tatum in there.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
You can put Tatum in the 5. I don't care how y'all put it. I'm just giving y'all the 10.
Okay, so look,
it don't matter where y'all put them at, but these are the 10.
I'm letting you know right now. There's one guy that you're gonna miss, and I'm gonna get you on.
I like that. I want you to get me. I got Tatum.
Number 10. What you got?
I gotta put Steph in there, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you're gonna leave the chef out there, I mean, come on now.
But he got hurt, so it's like I'm just saying right now. He got hurt. I want to put Zion in there. He got hurt.
Yeah, but look, at the same time, it's the same thing with KD. KD
he
hurt.
Just got hurt.
Yeah, but
he just got hurt. Steph been hurt like since he just came back.
But once again, look how bad Golden State plays without him. They're not even in the top 8 right now.
No, they started winning. No, they went on a streak without Steph. And Steph said, "Yo, thank y'all for doing what y'all was doing." When he got back, he was like, "Yo, Golden State went on a crazy streak."
Yeah, they did, but they was cold for a minute though. Yeah. Look, I mean, if they not in the top 8, they might be 8, but they're scraping. They listen, man. They tread waters right now trying to get it there.
They climb back up though.
Yeah, they
without
did.
Steph, so Steph just got back. You know what I'm saying?
They did.
But that's my 10. You know what I mean? That's my 10.
I mean, the Warriors right now are at the 6th spot at 22 and
6th
22.
spot.
Okay,
that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
Clay went going nuts.
Yeah,
Clay was going. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
This is before Steph just got back. So They didn't just get the 6 because of Steph. They
Right.
got the 6 because they was already on the hot streak.
I mean, the thing about them to get me is like this. Like, of course, Steph is your best player, but you have a lot of talent on that team.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan Poole,
Mm-hmm.
Draymond Green,
Mm-hmm.
he stepped it up. You know what I'm saying? Of course, Clay, like we just said, Andrew Wiggins.
He's been hooping.
He's been hooping, but he's kind of like dropped off a little bit since last year. Last year, he made the All-Star team. He's been playing all right.
Big type time player in the finals.
Right.
He was a big time player in the finals.
No, like
Andrew
I said,
Wiggins was hooping.
Like I said last season, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. All right, look, my top 10. Let me, you ready? So, look, we just going to go Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic is the MVP right now. We already talked about
What's
that. We
Dallas
don't need to hit
record?
that again.
What's Dallas' record?
Dallas.
Oh, what
They
I
are
think-
24 and 22 at the 5th spot.
he's not the MVP.
Okay.
He's going nuts. I love him, but he's not the MVP.
I mean, at the same
Can't
time,
be 24 and 22.
but at the same time with Jokic, Denver was like 6 last year.
What
and
is
they
Denver
won
right
that.
now?
I think Denver's number one.
They the one spot. They had
1 or 2.
32 and 13.
Right. But even when
See the difference?
when he was winning the MVP, Denver was not number 1. So, I think records are important, but not to be the number 1 team. I don't
No,
think
you
it's
ain't
all
gotta
about
be
that.
the number 1 team. I'm just saying you gotta have a winning record.
Because last season, I think Embiid should have won the MVP.
Me too.
I think Embiid
He
should have won.
He got robbed. But 24 and 22, you almost 500. I don't think he should be MVP. That's just me.
All right.
That's just me.
I'm
Go ahead.
going Luka. Then I'm gonna go Giannis number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Giannis, I mean,
Should be number 1, but go ahead.
listen, man, Giannis is just ridiculous. I mean, I love. Listen,
44 and 20.
certain teams that
46
come on,
and 18.
I just like to watch them play. Like,
Me too.
he's going.
He's gonna do something and be like, yeah.
Right, he does things that you just no one else can do.
He's exciting.
He's a great. He's
exciting.
just a great player, just
And he
offensively
play
and
hard.
defensively.
He play everything. Defense, everything. That's what
Absolutely.
I'm saying. Luka don't.
Right.
He don't block
Nah,
shots. He
he
get
don't.
rebounds, but he don't rebound like Giannis. How Giannis rebounds. Giannis
Right.
is more of a dominant rebounder.
I agree.
Luka gets rebounds. That's
He does.
different.
All right, look, my number 3 guy, I just brought him up, Joel Embiid.
Mm-hmm.
He's just dominant, man. Offensively, the footwork, the shooting,
Everything.
block shots, rebounds. You can't do nothing when they get down bottom. Nobody can stop him. Unstoppable.
And that's the crazy part. When he start doing this,
right.
you can't even stop him when he do that.
There's
You be happy when he trying to shoot jumpers, but you ain't really happy about that because he make them. But it's like
The only thing that you can do with that is just hope that he misses the shot.
simple.
That's all that you can do.
Hope he missed because you ain't blocking.
You can't do nothing
Too
with
tall
that, man.
and shit.
Listen, man. Number 4, I'm gonna go a little bit off this. I gotta go KD, even though KD is hurt. Kevin
But
Durant.
he went dominant. He dominating this shit.
Kevin Durant, man. Listen, Brooklyn, before he got hurt, Brooklyn was second in the East.
Mm-hmm.
They rolling, man. They was looking good. They was killing it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Number 5, I gotta go Jason Tatum. Boston, number 1 in the NBA. Jason Tatum, he, like I said, Kobe-esque. He's just taking it to a whole nother level this season.
Mm-hmm.
So I got Tatum number 5. Number 6, we gonna go with. I got a couple of guys I want to kind of
Go ahead.
shout out, but look, we
gotta say.
number 6. I gotta put Nikola Jokic up in there.
Hey, Joker.
We gotta
I
put
had him
Joker.
at 7 on mine.
We gotta put Joke up in there, man. Look, he just consistent offensively, triple double. One of the best passing big men in NBA history.
Yeah, he like Vlade Divac.
Right.
He got that Vlade in him.
Right.
But a little bit more skilled than Vlade.
I mean, this
He
dude.
can dribble better than Vlade.
Listen, man, this dude is slow as a turtle, but I
He
mean,
know how to hoop.
but he's just in control of the game.
Mm-hmm.
And another just a great basketball player. He's just fun to watch, man.
And he hit big shots. Joker be
Great.
hitting big shots too, low key.
Great shooter, man. Great shooter. Like I said, we're going top 10. I got those Chef in there. Steph Curry, he been hurt. But once again, Golden State, they're not.
Only reason why he dropped to my 10 is because he been hurt.
Yeah.
He'd have been higher if he'd he was hurt for 3 weeks, a month. So
Right.
it's like,
Right.
come on now.
Yeah,
hurt a month, my nigga. Like,
Exactly. Well,
it's
once
a lot
again,
of time, my nigga.
Yeah, once again, but I'm giving the benefit of the doubt. Golden State, they won the chip last year. They still the champs. So you
I'll
gotta
give
beat
him that.
you gotta beat the champs. You
Not
gotta
bad.
beat them.
Who else?
Number
That's
8, gotta go Ja Morant, man. Come on,
Gotta
man.
have Ja, man.
Listen,
Stop playing
man.
games. He dominant.
If you don't know who he is, just pull up Ja Morant dunk, and you gonna see what we talking about. This dude is just
Just
an
pull
ass.
up dunk.
Yeah,
Ja Morant
You probably don't
dunk.
just put dunk of the year, man. And that shit was nasty, man. That was terrible, man.
I just posted it on my stories too. Everybody go check my IG, Heat_Rock_Scola. I just put it on my story. I mean, I know this is 2 days later. I'll repost the story. I'll put it back on there again. I'll share it one more time. Just so y'all can see what the hell I'm talking about.
Okay.
Two more. Let's go.
Okay, look, I'm gonna go a little bit off the grid. I'm gonna put a little bit of new blood in there. We talking about top 10 right now.
Right now.
Give me Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow, I thought about that too.
Come on now.
I thought about it.
I was like, please forget him. Please forget him.
Average 30.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, man. Listen, man.
And he has beaten some good teams. Like in certain games, they have won.
I'm gonna tell you
They beat
something.
Boston about 40. Y'all know that?
Let me tell you something. Because you're Oklahoma City. You don't really get
Small
to see them
market.
that much. Small team, right?
You can see him if you got the package.
Yeah.
Get the package.
But you're not.
If you guys are fans, get the package.
But when you go watch basketball, you're not looking to see what the Oklahoma City Thunder going to
Until
do.
they play a team that's nice.
Right, but you hear things, Gilgeous-Alexander, he got 40, he got 45.
And the point guard, the white boy, Gigi, what's his name?
Josh Giddey.
Giddey.
Giddey, ain't that it?
Giddey.
Man, this dude,
He's nice.
He's smooth with it.
Yeah, so don't sleep.
Man, listen.
They need to build around him. They could build, yo. They got something.
They got a lot of young talent.
They get a nice little trade. They can get somebody that's dominant, like a dominant player in a trade.
Right.
They could be all right.
Man, listen, man. Oklahoma City, I'm trying to
got
say,
one more.
they got a little way to go.
Number
10. Listen, man. I mean, we can say Kyrie.
Yeah, I'm about to say don't play games, man. Stop playing, man.
But listen,
niggas don't do what Kyrie do.
I gotta have Kyrie, but the guy that I really want to say
it.
Donovan Mitchell.
Damn.
I want to put Donovan Mitchell in there so bad.
Yo, you can.
But
I'm not mad at that.
I mean, once
Donovan
again,
is that.
Kyrie Irving, he got championships. Like once again, Brooklyn's they were before Kevin Durant got hurt. They were number 2. Yeah, right. They was
Kyrie's
on
a big part of that.
They was in the Boston. Look, Boston's driving the car. They look in the rear view. They see Brooklyn right behind them. So once again, Kevin Durant. I mean, he'll be back. So once again, Brooklyn, they ain't worried about the regular season. Let's just get in.
So who you picking?
Who you 10?
Who you picking? You're 10. Who's your 10? Who's your last one? Kyrie or?
I'm going to go Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell has 71 points, man.
Got my man at number 11. That's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
I mean, Mitchell.
You heard it here first.
I mean, look at Cleveland, man. Cleveland ain't been nothing.
I'm not mad, yo. I'm not mad. Donovan Mitchell been going nuts this year.
I just want to change.
And you know what I love about Donovan Mitchell? They said he couldn't go into another system. They always said the reason why they broke up the team is because Donovan Mitchell wasn't a system player.
Right.
But he went to a whole nother system, and now they're in the top 4 in their respective division.
Donovan Mitchell reminds me of a young Dwayne Wade.
Yeah. That's right.
Just the movements.
They got the same game.
He be going to the rack real easy.
I think he got better J than
he be rolling it.
Than Dwayne Wade.
Yeah,
he got a better 3-pointer.
A little better shooter than him too, but
I say 3-pointer, not mid-range.
I mean he's a great athlete. Wade athletically was crazy. I mean, a 6'3" guard plays a lot bigger than that. So I don't know, man. But listen, man, NBA is just really hot right now, man.
The parity is amazing. I love it. The NBA, keep it up, y'all. Keep playing what y'all gotta do. I just want to see a little bit more defense. I understand you can't hand check, you can't do a lot of certain things because they call so many different type of fouls that you never even heard of, phantom fouls and all that. I understand that, but that's the reason why they're allowing certain things to happen. And that's why a lot of 3-point shots are being shot because of those type of situations when the referee just
Right.
You know what I mean? So they starting to do a lot of way more jumpers has been shot now than ever in the NBA history.
Oh yeah.
So
the shooting is elite right now. A lot of good shooting.
We coming
teams out
down
there.
to the come down, man.
What's up?
This is the last topic for the last debate.
Okay, let's get it.
Devin Haney and Lomachenko has been set to fight May the 20th. It's set. It's official. It's signed, sealed, and delivered. May the 20th. That's going to be a big fight party. We're going to have something big. You know what I mean? Keeping the Stack Sports going to be involved as far as what we do. So we're going to make that a big thing as far as us. And that's for all the belts. That's for he's unifying. You know what I mean? See, that's the thing about boxing. Y'all gotta understand. Like when a person is unifying, that is the main thing that is about boxing. That's the biggest thing a boxer can do is unify the belts, especially when you hold all the belts.
Right.
He holds all the belts. So once Haney and Lomo fight, and everybody, you know, the Matrix, they call Lomo the Matrix. From Ukraine, you know, he hasn't been fighting in the last year, whatever, because of the war and the Ukraine war and all that stuff. So Lomachenko,
real sad over there, man.
Yeah,
I mean, come on, man.
crazy.
Like, let's stop that war over there.
Man. You gotta pray for them.
Let's stop the war over there, man. Come on, man. What are we fighting for, man? I mean, a lot of innocent people getting killed over what, man?
I'm talking about houses getting blown up like crazy kids. Oh, that shit is just
right.
sad. That's
man.
why Lomo took time off, yo.
Big ups Ukraine, man.
He had family. He got real family over there. He had to make sure they was good. And, you know, they wasn't letting them out of Ukraine to get to, you know what I'm saying? He was trying to transport them to certain places and they wouldn't allow that. And he a top boxer who got money. Money don't mean, I keep telling y'all, money don't mean a lot. It only means something in certain situations. It don't mean a lot when it comes down to people's governments and to people's, you know, how they carry it in their countries. They got different rules and a different way of living.
Yeah.
It's not all about money in every other country like America. Right. We know America is money hungry driven. It's not always money hungry in these other countries. They got principles and morality and all kinds of different things, the way they live and how they carry it.
Right.
So, and he had to go through that. And he's a top guy in Ukraine for their country who does what he does. You know what I'm saying? Representing their country. So,
right. Absolutely. Man, real quick. Let me jump in something, man. You already know, man, I was in the military. I was in the Air Force, man. Like I said, for another thing, big up to the military out here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Salutation.
Keeping us free and all that, man. Everything that we doing out there. Man, but listen, man, I went to Saudi Arabia 1999. So let me tell you what they do to people out there. Like, you already know out here, if you steal from somebody, you get caught up, you go to jail, you might pay a little fine or something. You know what they do in Saudi Arabia? Like, if I steal your phone, and you say, hey, he stole my phone, you know what they do to me?
What?
They gonna take me to Chop Square. And they gonna chop off either my hand, a finger, but they gonna do something to you.
Something around your extremities, your phalanges.
They gonna do something.
Yeah,
right.
You know, I know them words.
Yeah, they gonna chop off your middle finger, something crazy like that. So listen, man, there's a different way of living all over the country.
That's a fact.
So listen, man.
All over the world. The
world is different, and I'm trying to tell you. So, but yeah, my bad. Go back to what you were saying.
No. That's real stuff though, because you was there. You was there, and we wasn't there, so you could tell us certain things that we don't know about. So,
no doubt.
Yeah, just big shout out to Tank. Big shout out to Ryan Garcia for signing that contract. April 15th in Vegas, they will be fighting. Tank and Ryan Garcia. It's set. It's official. It's not like we saying they're fighting. It's it's going down.
Let's get it.
And Ryan talk a lot of trash.
Yo, hey, listen.
I'm talking about the most trash you can talk. Wait till they conference. Wait till they the little setup going when they start going back and forth. Far as like the 24/7 and all that.
Yeah.
Oh, Ryan, he been waiting for this day. That nigga done talked his way to some M's. He gonna get some M's.
Do you think he going? Do you think he talked more trash than Rolly? Like Rolly talked a lot of trash, man.
Yeah, cause Ryan he be boxing a little thing like, you see, this is what I'm gonna do to Tank. He be talking crazy, yo. I be like, yo, he really think, yo, he.
Listen, man.
He wanted it. You wanted it.
Tank hit him in the mouth.
You got
bro.
it.
Yeah, Tank gonna hit him in the
Tank
mouth.
not no regular dude, man.
Tank, man.
He not regular. I know he had problems and all this stuff. No, that guy is sharp. When it comes down in this ring, in this boxing ring, he know what he's doing. He's being coached by top trainer Calvin. So, come on, man. Baltimore, stand up. April 15th. It's set. Yeah. They call himself King Ryan. We ain't calling you King over here, Doug.
Man, you gonna get hit in your mouth, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. Tank gonna take care of that, get him up out of there quick.
Now,
Just like he always do.
it's time for the last debate.
No doubt. Let's get it.
Okay. Is Tom Brady the best football player ever?
Oof. Like ever?
Ever?
Oh man, we talking about.
Is he the best football player ever?
Listen, man. I'm gonna have to say yes, man. I mean, once again, we talking about 7 rings. Once again, like
so that's what it is. Oh, it's whoever got the most rings. So if that's the case, Bill Russell the best ever then.
well, look, football and basketball. I mean, once again, like
What?
But hold up. That's a whole different era though.
Basketball,
But
you got to
look.
do more. In basketball, you only have 5 on the
No.
You got 11 on the field.
Football, bro. Come on, man. Football and they're both tough sports to play, but
It's hard to win a ring in
listen,
basketball.
man, football, man. I'm trying to tell you, it's one hit, one bad cut. I mean, listen, it's a whole team sport to get 7 championships and to play over 20 years, 45 years old. Now, this was his worst season, but it still wasn't a bad season. A lot of quarterbacks out there would take the kind of season that he had this season.
I'm not even talking about this season, but you know football. His first 3 rings wasn't him. It was his defense.
No
it was
doubt.
Willie McGinnis.
Yeah.
It was Teddy Bruschi. It was Ty Law. We
Right.
can talk. We want to talk football. Let's talk football.
No doubt.
First 3 rings, he was throwing for 2,800 yards, 3,400. He wasn't doing nothing
Yeah,
crazy
but we talking about
that.
7 rings. Let me ask you this, man.
He got 3 rings because of Vinatieri and the defense.
But
Let's just be honest.
all right, let me ask you this: is anyone ever going to be 7 rings? Let's talk about 2.
Charles Haley had 6 rings.
Okay, true. That's true.
Charles Haley
But
had 6
but
rings.
how often does that happen, though?
It doesn't happen often. I'm not saying it does. It doesn't happen at all. No one has 7
I mean,
rings.
once again, this man.
Robert Horry.
Listen,
I'm just saying Robert Horry.
Robert Horry, come on, that right?
He
I mean,
big
he right,
shots,
bro.
dude.
He did.
He called him Big Shot Bob.
Look, right. I
That's
mean,
his
I agree.
nickname.
I mean, he was a piece of that team. I get it. But once again, we talking about 7. Like to be a quarterback to lead your team. Whether you wasn't the best player on the team all them times, but once again, you did it. And then you go to Tampa Bay, and in your first season, you get a championship. That's saying something.
They had a squad.
I mean, look at all the great players that left teams, went to another team. I mean, we're not even talking about just football. We talking about just any sport.
Any sport, period.
The only other person I could think off the top of my head that went to another team was Kevin Durant. And that's when he went to the Warriors. But once again, we talking about football. Like, I don't ever see this happen ever again. And there's a lot of great players. Once again,
7 rings.
if we really talking about if we take the rings out of
That's
it,
a lot of rings.
he wouldn't be the best.
7 of them.
I don't think he would be the best without them rings.
Is he the best football player ever? You said yes.
I mean, like I said, once again, longevity, 7 rings, 20 years. Come on now. I mean, you never gonna see that again.
How you feel, y'all? Before I go.
I was just going to say Dion did go from one team to another and win a championship with Dallas
True.
and San Francisco.
True.
Deion Sanders is definitely one of the best football players I think I've ever seen.
Absolutely. That's my favorite athlete out.
Top 3 ever.
Far as like winners, I think he's the best
Winner.
But when it comes to being the best football player,
Like, is that the first person you're going to pick on your team?
I'm not thinking.
If you draft and you can pick Brady first?
Nah.
That's
Okay.
how you got to look
He's
at
the
it. Who you
best.
picking first?
But it does says a lot that he's able to play this long. He took care of himself. He's smart. He knows how to play the game. You know, he is talented, but he's not like the most talented. You know what I'm saying? Like, you look at him like Dan Marino probably was a lot more talented than
He
him.
was.
You know what I'm saying? Or Joe Montana.
But Dan Marino
probably
never had a
was-
defense or no running back.
Right, but I was just saying, just talent in general.
Absolutely.
Like,
Ever. Like Dan
just
Marino was doing that shit
talented
without
players. Like I think talent does mean a lot when you think about the best player. But again, you do have to. You need some hardware, man. You can't just walk around and say you're the best and you don't got no chips. But regardless of that, I will say he's not the best football player. He's just the best winner of all time. And that comes with any sport, but he's just one of the best football winners of all time. But if I were to say who's the best football player of all time, man, I'm not going to look at rings, though, man. I just think that talent.
Me either. I don't look at that ring. I just look at who's the best player.
But you do have to have some type of winning, though. Like
That's-
you can't
that's
just
what
be
I'm
a
saying.
loser.
So you taking all right, I'm gonna ask you a question. You taking Brady over Barry?
Barry Sanders?
Yeah.
I mean, they both different positions, but no, I'm not.
I'm just saying, you taking him because I can get a quarterback for Barry. You can take Brady. Just give me another good ass quarterback and let me get Barry. I'm getting Barry first.
You know what, yo?
Who you picking first?
I mean, but we
I'm
got to go.
picking Jerry.
But once again, you got to lead the team, though. Oh,
And a lot of
Jerry
people
Rice, I
gotta
get
do
it.
that.
But
I'm picking Joe. Nigga, what you talking about?
I mean,
Joe won 2 rings before Jerry
Yeah,
Rice.
that's like 1A, 2A. I mean,
Before
like,
Jerry got there, Joe already had won 2 rings.
He
See,
did.
people don't know it. A lot of people don't know. I'm putting this out there for people who don't know sports for real. Joe Montana already was 2 rings up before Jerry Rice, the best receiver, one of the best football players ever, to come to NFL. He already had won 2. He won 2 more with Jerry.
Right,
Jerry won 3 because he was one with Steve Young.
I mean, think about it like this. How many quarterbacks would you really be like, man, this guy, I got a chance to win, even if I'm down, going to win a game? And that's, Patty is one of those guys
I'm
right
about to
now.
say, yo,
So we
why
gonna put
you
him
said
up-
it?
Yeah, we're going to put
I
him
was
to the
about to say
side.
Patty.
We're going to put him to the side. But besides Patty now, who's that guy? I mean, you're only going to think of maybe a few. And Tom Brady is the guy, yo. Like, he's going to give you a chance to win. If he's down, we'll still have a chance to win no matter what.
That's a fact.
So
I cannot lie about that. I bet with the Bucks. See, I lost this week.
right,
Because I bet with the Bucks because of what you just said. That analogy, that premise right then and there. Because I know he can come back and win in any
Absolutely.
given moment.
man. Listen,
You
we
can
see
never
him,
count that guy out.
and see.
I'm not a Brady hater. I'm just
Right.
saying he's not the best football player ever.
Yeah,
That's all.
but once again, man, I mean, we talking about that, like that right there is why I think he is, because when he has had to come back and win the game for his team, he's done it.
He's
Once
done
again,
it.
we talking about Super Bowls. Like, I mean, I'm just gonna say Atlanta. When
Mm-hmm.
they played Atlanta was blowing them out.
Mhm.
I just knew Atlanta had.
Oh,
that.
yeah.
And-
That shit was amazing.
And Brady just
I
took
watched
the
every-
game over. And
my
even in the losses, look when the Eagles beat the Patriots.
Mhm.
I mean, that was a shootout.
Yeah, it was.
Brady threw the crap out the ball
Mhm.
and had them this close. If it wasn't for the Philly special,
Mm.
New England would have had 8. That would have been 8.
That's a fact.
It was this close to having 8. And that's what it comes down to me. I mean, once again, we talking about great players. Once again, Dion, that's my all-time favorite player. Lawrence Taylor, Jim Brown.
Florida State is the reason.
Jim Brown.
Deion is the reason why I'm a Florida State.
If Barry Sanders did not retire, how far could he have
Come on,
blown that Russian record out?
Barry was tired. He got
So-
tired, yo. I'm tired of doing every goddamn
There's so
thing
many-
with this damn team.
Like, of course, Jerry Rice, once again, I mean.
Only reason why I watched football like that on Thanksgiving heavy and was so happy about it because Detroit was playing and Barry was playing.
Right.
I ain't gonna be. I'm gonna be honest with you because
Absolutely.
I was
'Cause
so
he-
ecstatic about Thanksgiving football
Yeah.
because of Barry Sanders
Exactly.
for like 10 years straight.
Right.
He would play on fucking Thanksgiving.
There's so many that he's
my favorite player ever.
like, yeah, that he's definitely one of my
Dion
favorites.
and Barry. And
Yeah,
he
Barry,
my-
he just the moves.
You'll never see nothing like that ever in your life.
Man, listen.
So-
It's like AI to me. Like,
Right.
he ain't win a ring, he carried the squad, but you'll never see that shit.
Exactly.
So is this the end of Tom? Because he said he's gonna take it day by day. Do you think he should hang these?
I think Tom
hang
is
this
done.
up?
I think so. I agree.
But you know what? He's not done.
I mean, do you think he's
That's the
gonna
problem.
retire?
I don't think
Yeah.
he's gonna retire. I think he might go to another team.
You
But
think
he's
so? You
done
think he's
physically,
playing?
though.
He might play for the Bucks, but I don't think he's quitting.
I think this was the one.
I think he should.
Because
I think he's done.
yeah. I
Like,
mean,
yo, you did everything in this world for us football, yo. It's nothing else you can accomplish.
right.
It's over. You did it. You got all the top records. You did it. But from my estimation of how he carries and how he be looking, he don't be really wanting to quit until you make him quit.
Right.
I think he's that type of player. You gotta make him quit.
Yeah.
You gotta hurt him or something, or you gotta get a concussion to say, you know
Right.
what? I don't know what it is about this guy. This guy's driven.
Right.
He's very driven.
Right.
And it's very, very like important that he has an offensive line. So we've seen that this year.
That's
his
thing.
Offensive line isn't good. He's not going to be.
He's gonna throw dirt balls.
So he has to get to a team.
He don't want to get hit.
He might throw it like
Like, you already know.
He was turning around when he was throwing the ball, not even looking at who he was throwing it to.
Right.
So
he throwing fadeaways out.
Yeah, like
you know what I'm saying?
so
Like, you know what I mean? He don't even want none of that.
If he stays, what's a good landing spot?
Yo, stay there. I like when Byron Leftwich got fired for what?
Yeah.
The whole offense, though.
How was it?
Wide receiver.
How was that his fault? How was it their
The
fault?
coordinator got fired.
How was it their fault? I don't get that.
I don't know.
They had a lot of injuries.
I think
that's what I'm saying.
I think Leftwich will get picked back
He
up.
should come to us.
I would like Leftwich in Baltimore.
Leftwich, Byron. If you ever look at this, come to
I don't know
Baltimore.
about that. The only reason I say that is because the way that their offense was ran there, they wasn't doing a lot of play action, roll RPO stuff. You know what I mean? We needed somebody that moved.
That's because you worried about Greg Roman. That's what Greg Roman did. I'm telling you, Petrino was. Oh man!
I'm just saying we don't want to just do back, 3 drop back steps.
That's because Brady
We
can't
want to
run.
do more. I'm just saying I want to see a little bit more. I want to make sure we stay on that, West Coast.
We ain't had no West Coast offense.
But I'm just talking about RPO. I want to see some of that Kyle Shanahan.
Yeah, I want to see RPO too, but I want to see him use the pro style offense the way I know that Lamar can do it.
Play action.
He can do play action. He's great at. That's what. If you ever watch Lamar, his best plays is all play action.
If he gets a
What?
If he got a coach like, let's just say a Kyle Shanahan type of offense,
Give me a Shanahan.
he would dominate. It would be dominant. It wouldn't be fair.
Absolutely.
Because that the way that he runs his offense, the misdirections, and everybody go to one side,
Yeah,
and one
right.
person go to one side. Or,
Right.
well, somebody go to this way, and it's like if he fake one way, it's gonna be.
Because they're already scared of Lamar anyway. That's
Right.
He already put fear in your heart. So
Right.
just get open, nigga.
Right. But the thing is, you need a more creative offense to really,
I like Leftwich.
right. That
Shout
he
out to
wanna ring with Leftwich.
he had exactly. he is creative. But once again, I like when it comes to run plays, Greg Roman was amazing.
He's the best.
But you need more than that. You gotta. I need some 3 wide. Give me some 4 wide. Give me, you know what I'm saying?
And like
spread
Yacht
out.
said, we got to get those players to do that too. We need positional players
Right.
to help Lamar
need that
out. We
offense.
can't just keep putting everything on Action Jackson.
Exactly.
Every time. We need
Right.
to help that guy.
Yeah.
Man,
Exactly.
So
last debate was amazing.
So last debate again.
That was good.
If you said, look, Tom Brady, okay, we think he should be done. We don't think he should continue. He needs an offensive line. What team should or you think would be good for him, and we can end it with that? What's a good team you think he would be able to stand out right now? Plug him in. He's good right there.
I mean, I kind of would like to see him with the Raiders. I like if him and McDaniels get back together. Devontae Adams, Josh Jacobs, Darren Waller,
They got an offense.
Hunter Renfro. He's a
That
nice
ain't a
little
bad look.
SWAT receiver.
That wouldn't be a bad
So
look.
I mean,
I like that pick.
I would like to see him in the
Josh-
Raiders.
Josh is probably putting that in right now too and trying to make.
I'll
it
agree. I'm
I
not even
think-
going to debate with you. I'll agree with that. I like the Raiders.
That's the only spot.
Because he got a running back that's going to run that pill, and he got one of the best top 3 receivers in the league.
Darren
And he
Waller,
got-
he's
and he got
another
a tight-
stay
a
on the
tight end
field.
that- and he got Renfro.
Renfro.
Deep threat, so
It's
it's like,
already made. It's already made offense for him for sure.
yeah, it's definitely an
Absolutely.
offense for him.
He's familiar with it. He got the players there. They got an offense there. They got.
I
running
wouldn't.
backs.
And it's Vegas, so
In Vegas,
it ain't
oh,
cold again.
But he do got to play Pat Mahomes. He got to play Justin Herbert.
Yeah,
he
it's
got to
right,
play
Facts. That's a
Denver
fact.
Broncos twice. So he got to play them guys. And the AFC is thicker than ever. So
oh yeah,
That's a
It's-
fact.
oh
The
yeah,
That's a
AFC is
fact.
ridiculous right now, as you can see.
oh yeah.
Man, yo, this was a great show.
All right, hold
man.
on. One more thing before we do anything. What
Oh, you
about
got something else?
what?
This
So
week's picks.
What?
we gotta do the picks for the week,
Hot
Okay,
man.
this week's pick.
Hot picks.
All right, so
Hot picks.
Hold on. Give us the games real quick.
Give us the games,
we
Jack.
got, of course, the Bills and the Bengals.
Oh,
Ooh.
damn, you went that early. God damn.
I'm gonna go Bengals, man.
I'm gonna go Bills.
All right, I'm gonna go the Bengals on that. I think the Bengals gonna win that.
I think the Bengals got it, man. They look good.
All right, we're gonna go Dallas and the 49ers.
Oh,
Niners Nation, stop playing. Stand up.
Ooh.
Niners Nation, stand up. Dallas is where it ends
I'm gonna
at.
tell you. Listen,
It's where it ends at, Jerry.
I think it's the Cowboys,
Okay,
man.
I ain't mad at that.
I think it's the
All
Cowboys. I'm gonna tell you why that defensive line. Can Brock Purdy, can he keep it going?
You talking about their defensive line? What about the Niners?
I get it. But look, who would you rather have? Would you rather have Prescott? Would you rather have
I
Purdy?
don't know, because Dak ain't proved nothing to me yet. So I don't know.
If Dak wins this game, they're gonna talk about him.
Oh, yeah, that's
he
gonna
gonna be. Dallas is gonna be on another stratosphere, which may not even be good because the next game they might,
Yeah,
depends.
but they gonna blame.
If they get past this game, I think they're gonna go to the Super Bowl. The winner out of this game, the winner out of those two games actually, the winner out of Dallas and the 49ers gonna go to the Super Bowl.
But
and
you know they hedging
I
their
think the
bets.
winner out of the Bills and the Bengals gonna go to the Super Bowl.
They're hedging their bets. They gonna say, they gonna have to say Purdy was a rookie, and that's the reason why. I already know how that's going.
That's the thing. It's coming down to Brock. It's all about Brock Purdy this week.
It is about Brock. I think the Niners gonna do
Shanahan.
it too.
I believe in Shanahan, but go ahead.
I think the Niners gonna do it too. And we have, of course, the Giants
And the
Eagles
Eagles.
play divisional game.
Philadelphia. No,
I think Philly. Too much Philly, man.
I'm going with the Giants because I'm a Saquon Barkley fan.
Ooh.
Just because I'm a Barkley fan, so.
And I
Man,
think
listen.
the Eagles might come off a little rusty, and I think that the Giants are playing really well.
I'm going with the
I think the
G-Man.
Giants might pull that one off. I do.
Okay.
I'm going with the G-Man.
I don't know Philly's defense, man.
Philly
Like
nice.
they listen and see the thing about it is like Danny Dimes, I give it to him and all that. Now I like his game too, but
And he fast, low-key.
He's
Fast
very
and-
fast.
yeah,
He's a great
that's the
athlete.
speed.
Great, but once again, see the thing is
Philly
when it's
defense.
time
You
to
think about
throw,
their defense.
when it's time to throw the ball, Darius Slay. Their corners, their secondary is just too
defense, though.
dominant. The Giants' passing game is not all that.
Slayton had a good game last game.
I mean, they got all right, but Slayton against Darius Slay.
But if Barkley running that pill the way they need to run it, it's the way
They have to
gonna win.
They have to run it.
They have to run.
If the running
their
game
offense.
isn't successful, it's a blowout.
That's
I think
their offense, yo.
I got
They gotta run the ball.
I
They
got
gotta
the
run
Eagles
the ball.
by 10.
Oh, wow.
Honestly.
Okay,
By 10.
dang.
That's
what's
a
up.
high number right there.
What else,
And then,
y'all?
of course, we got lastly, the Chiefs and against the Jags, man. What do you think?
I love Trevor. Yeah, you my guy. I love you, Trevor. We going with Patty, my homeboy. We're going with Patty, my homeboy.
Chiefs by 2 touchdowns, man. Chiefs in Arrowhead. They come off the bye.
And they going, and they,
Andy don't lose.
you know, Kansas City is one of the hardest places to play at. Like,
Yes.
they say the stadium be shaking.
Right. They get loud up in there.
They say they get louder than everybody is.
That might be one of the most sure things this week for sure. The betting, if you take the points,
Hot picks.
take the points.
Hot
Yeah,
picks.
I
Take
think
the points.
I think the
and
Chiefs.
the points is a sure thing.
Yeah.
It's
Take
a for
that.
sure bet.
Yeah, Chiefs,
take
man.
I like that, man. It's going to be fun this weekend, man. Everybody enjoy yourselves. Have a great weekend. We'll get back with y'all next week. This was a great show. Yo,
Shout out to Money Bills, man.
shout out to Money
Money Bills.
Prayers up. You already know what
Yo.
time it is. I'm going to talk to you at
Money
this
Bills.
evening. But, signing off, man.
No doubt. Hey, man.
Great show.
Keep it a stack, sports. And anybody who's watching, make sure you subscribe, like, share, and leave a comment. Appreciate you guys.
No doubt, man.
Salutations.
Hey, much love out there. Y'all be safe out here, man. For real.
It's Moody Media. Did it again. Did it again. Did it again.